Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic: the genetic contributions to psychological disorders. Ever wondered how your genes might influence your mental health? Well, stay tuned, because we're unpacking the complex relationship between our genetics and conditions like depression and anxiety. Let's get started. First off, what exactly is psychopathology? It's the study of psychological disorders that affect our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. From anxiety to schizophrenia, these conditions can deeply impact our lives. But here's where it gets interesting. Research shows that our genes play a significant role in these disorders. So how do they contribute? Let's break it down. Studies suggest that psychiatric disorders can run in families, indicating a hereditary component. This is known as heritability. For example, twin studies reveal that if one twin has a disorder, the other is more likely to have it too, pointing to a genetic influence. But it's not just about genetics. Family studies show that certain conditions like depression and anxiety often appear together in families. Interesting, right? Let's talk specifics. In depression, for instance, certain gene variants like the serotonin transporter gene have been linked to increased risk. With anxiety disorders, we see genetic variants related to stress responses. And in bipolar disorder, high heritability has been shown through numerous studies. Even schizophrenia has its share of identified genes linked to the condition. The takeaway? Genetics definitely play a role, but they interact with our environment too. This brings us to gene-environment interactions. Ever heard of epigenetics? It's the study of how our environment can switch our genes on or off. Stressful life events like trauma or loss can trigger genetic predispositions. But there's good news. Protective factors like a supportive environment or coping strategies can help mitigate these risks. Now, let's look at the research. Genome-wide association studies, or GWAS, have identified numerous genetic variants associated with psychiatric disorders, and polygenic risk scores help quantify our overall genetic risk. However, this research is still in its infancy, and we need to be cautious about the ethical implications of genetic testing. Understanding genetics can transform the way we diagnose and treat psychological disorders. Imagine personalized medicine tailored to your genetic profile. We're talking about pharmacogenomics, where medications can be adjusted based on your unique genetic makeup. But we also need to consider ethical concerns like privacy and potential discrimination based on genetic information. So, there you have it, the intricate dance between genetics and mental health. Understanding these genetic contributions can lead us toward better prevention and treatment strategies for psychological disorders. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content on mental health. Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think genetics play a bigger role than environment in mental health? We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, take care.